What's up guys, it's Color Data. Today we will analyze Premier League left backs for this season, and before going into that we would kindly ask you to like and subscribe if you would like to see more data based analysis. Neither this time did we come up with a total score, since it's kinda harder to find exactly the right order of what the best ones are, but we will try to mention some names through our colorful charts. One thing that we found out was that the Premier League is sort of lacking in left backs, as there were not many proper left backs. Some of them are playing as wingers, and this is probably the lowest overall value from all formation positions. It might be that the importance of this position is declining a bit due to shift in formations, but anyway, there are some of these players that give a very high contribution, without whom some teams would not have the current success. The first stat that we will analyze is the one of assists. All the players are somewhat similar in terms of assists, but what? There is one player missing. Ah yeah, Robertson. He has the highest rate of assists per game, leaving the others far behind, with 0.44 assists per game, which means that he's making an assist almost once in every 2 games. And the other player with the second highest score has a score of 0.20 assists per game. To better understand the domination of Robertson in this stat, let's look at another chart. This is a chart showing assists minus expected assists. As you can see, Robertson has even exceeded his own expectations with a positive 0.21 score in this stat, while the second best is Tierney with a positive 0.08 score. And a lot of the players have a negative score, meaning that they couldn't even meet their own expectations regarding assists. Here is another chart showing key passes. And yet another time Robertson dominates the stat, with Luke Shaw just behind him this time. Normally we expected to see Cancelo higher in this stat, although Cancelo is a great contributor in Man City regarding the offensive aspect. And to better see the impact of Cancelo in offense, here is a chart of progressive passes, which includes passes into 3 yards of the opponent's area, passes and crosses into the penalty area, and another chart that shows through balls. Overall, Cancelo has amazing offensive skills, but we don't know yet whom to choose regarding offense, since if we take a look at the 2 next charts, which are the ones of shot creation actions and goal creation actions, we can see that Robertson yet again dominates these 2 stats. And in shot creation actions we also have Luke Shaw again, falling just behind him, and Cancelo being 4th in both of them. Alright then, enough with the offensive stats, let's take a look at the defensive ones. Here is a chart that shows tackle success percentage, with the height of the bar indicating the percentage and color hue indicating number of tackles attempted. As you can see, there are not many familiar names scoring high in this stat, with players like Robertson, Shaw and Cancelo not scoring very high. Despite their not so very high number of tackles, our absolute champion here is Tyrick Mitchell, with almost 70% success rate in tackles and 2 tackles per game. This other stat shows the successful pressure percentage versus number of pressures applied. This time, Cucurella is the beast of the stats, with the highest percentage and highest attempts. And also Cancelo beats Robertson and Shaw in this stat. Robertson scored the worst in this stat. But one defensive stat that Robertson surprisingly scores high are aerial duels, where he actually has the best score with 70% success rate in aerial duels. Given his height, you'd normally think he doesn't score very high, but the stats indicate differently. And here is a chart showing the number of loose balls recovered, with Luka Dean topping the list, but also the familiar names scoring high. As you could see thus far, Robertson and Cancelo were the most mentioned name in our charts, especially regarding offense. And although it is really hard to choose the best left backs, since some of the left backs do not have the chance to contribute a lot in offense to their team style of play, we would go with Robertson given his overall stats, as single-handedly he contributes a lot to his team. The effort he puts into the game, his passion for winning, makes him the most desired player for this position. On the other hand, Cancelo is slowly showing that he is a world-class left back, with his amazing dribbling skills, and he might quickly catch up to Robertson's pace. And also the highly underrated Luke Shaw, who could probably be scoring much higher if it wasn't for his injuries and the decline of his team. This is all for today guys, hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe, and also leave a comment who you think is the best or a rising talent in this position. Peace out.